Well, it is day 3. No, not day 3. It's round 3. It's the third fight. It's the end of the week. And finally we have a roadblock that we can't just conveniently skate by with our Rey. Following up on last battle, we do have yet another happy customer. Another satisfied customer. Han and Chewie dragging out this dumb Rey build that is extremely not built for 3v3 to actually be able to win. That is the hope for what's gonna happen today. I really wasn't prepared. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna know what I was doing in 3v3. I wasn't prepared for the Rey versus Rey fight to just be like a brawl. Just like pure mess. But I have a plan. I know it's a plan that can work. I don't know if it's a plan that will work for me because of my mods. But I have a plan. There's no healing on this team. So, you know what, just for you, Prime Force. We have a plan. The big question is, my Darth Revan team is Relic 2. Their damage is not that great. I don't know if their damage is going to be enough to cut it here. But, if it's going to happen, this is going to have to be the way to do it. So, I tried to do some pre-planning and count the number of suicide teams that's going to need to happen here. Nope, Prime Force, they're all going to be one shot by each. Well, so I planned this out pretty carefully because we're going to try to end this with Rey at 25% HP before she can before she self-heals. So let's check this out, right? Rey doesn't do damage, Finn does single target, Poe does single target, and then Finn will do AoE. Alright. Stage 1, complete. Stage 2. There's your Gar Saxon, by the way. That's the most screen time he might ever get on this channel. Let's get some flashier, more recent characters. How about? For this one, I think I predicted it as being 2 needed. We could probably... See, this is tricky. You want this to end at the right time. So my plan was 3, 2, 1. Rey will heal again. She'll fall to 50%. And then it should be Poe and Finn hitting them. I'm just going to assume. Let's run some first order action. We can modify it as needed here. But whether we do 3 here or 2 here, I don't think there's any difference. Rey at 50. Rey... I don't think that changes anything, because she doesn't health steal. Her health is still, like, exactly 50%. Are they slow? Actually, kinda. And she's relatively fast. Okay, fair enough. Okay. This adds a wrinkle. We might need to draw a little bit out more then, because I was expecting a third. I was expecting her other turn to heal. Okay. We failed to predict that accurately, but the banners are going to be the same regardless. This is just pure setup here. It should. She just went. It should be 2 turns of damage, so I want to say we need to 3-stack this. Although, if she laps twice, ooh, now I'm paranoid. This is going to be Finn. This is going to be Poe. They're not going to do specials or anything. So if Rey happens to be able to lap them twice around, she might self-heal. We might have to drag this out a bit further. Luckily, we have a lot of people who can suicide. Trying to count. Let's run 2. The problem is when you have when you have like this much variation in speed amount, it's really tough to predict it. So they just went. I think she has a decent shot at lapping them both. I think in the off chance that she doesn't, we're gonna get exactly what we want, so we have to run 2 again. That looks very close to a lap. Yep. You jerk. Although, she did a basic, so now she's off of the 25% threshold. We can actually potentially game this. This is a good thing. We don't lose anything beyond the first 2 fails, so we're just doing this. I'm just going to assume that today is going to be just a whoever clears wins. Thank you, Fender. Let's do some more counting. The only thing that's going to be a bit messy here is we're going to have to be careful that the Poe and Finn cooldowns don't loop back around to being ready once it's time to actually do this. Her health is high enough that I think we just loop in 3 for now. I want to say that she is healed up to about 80, so we can potentially get her down to like 25 to 15. Okay. Yeah, see, this is actually a little bit convenient here. This is a good thing. Because she should be here, and then she wouldn't have been able to use heal if she was here. Or if she was here, but she should be about here-ish instead. It's all about percentages. So much scrolling. I feel like she's gonna have a whirlwind soon, so I don't think we need to be careful yet with thresholds. Oh, we actually did. Huh, I thought she was still 80. Okay. Still plenty of people. This is so clunky. Oh, that would have been sick. I think she healed still. Okay. Okay. We're close. I think we send in 1 just to see where things are. If she heals 1 more time, then it's go time. This is science, people. This is a very precise technique, as you can tell. Okay. Finn's gonna be first, then Rey. That looks a scary amount like Rey going again, I think. I think Rey is going to win. I'm trying to think if there would be any way that we could rig this. There's no character that would auto-evade. We could like try to set up a 50-50. They kill someone and then the other person retreats, but anyone who would retreat, we have high gear. She's not going to self-heal herself at least, but if she laps herself, she'll lifesteal a little bit higher than her too. Is there any way? This is like a puzzle. Is there any way that we could ensure someone else attacks us first? I think, just from what I can think, or what I can see here, I think we have to just... I don't think there's any way that we can manipulate this here. I think she's just going to have to lifesteal a little bit. It's not a damage build Rey, so this lifesteal will be less, but any extra that she gets hurts our chances with Darth Revan. Also, we really need to be worried about... It's possible that Finn is actually going to use his grenade here. I wasn't watching that. If he uses swap, then I think we have to cycle around. Actually, no. His grenade, if they aren't inspired, isn't going to be that bad. Okay, let's poke. Let's see what happens. Where are you at, Finn? Okay, grenade. Perfect. We're going to have to go in again. But we're there. That means that their cooldown's already spent, right? I think the... Yeah, cooldowns are matching, so that means that he already did both. Rey should heal, so we just need to send in. Good. Lifesteal exceeding the total health of damage character is stupid. I understand why you feel that way. It's... Why did she basic? Was she too high? No, there's no way she was too high. She was extremely not too high. We're running out of trash. I don't want to overdo this. I remember it looking like she was gonna lap herself, so... Do we want to check the tape already? This is gonna kill the pacing of the stream, but like, if we're gonna do this, kinda have to do this. Alright. I think she laps. No, she definitely laps. Okay. With any luck, we just need one. Yeah, we just need one. Okay. Rey, don't pull anything stupid. Just use your heal. We got this. Watch her lap them twice or something tragic. What? Come on. Just let the girl go. We're so close, dude. Dude, she, like... How? I'm actually kind of amazed. Look at this. She took her first turn. God, okay, that margin was... Like, no, she filled 80% of her bar in the time that it took them to fill, like, 40%. That should have been an easy lap, or, like, the margin is insanely close. Okay. So we need two, right? We could do one just to poke one. Just make sure we got this. Oh, this dude's gonna have such a nice defense count now. We're just... Report me first. What? Excuse me? That looks like she's above 50% again too, which is extremely cool. Why is she not... Does it... I have so many questions. Does the AI prefer basic if there's only one target? Now I'm second guessing. I mean, we haven't expended, like, we haven't spent anything of value. I just don't understand why she did that. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a heal this round again. It looked like she lifestyle. Why is she just doing basic now? Legitimately, what is even happening? Now she's extremely above 50%. Okay. Rey, you're putting me in a mood. All logic just feels like it flew out the window. Like, we just went through how many battles of her chunking herself down, and now she's just using auto basic? Like, what? Excuse me? I mean, the bodies in the attempt matter, though. Our numbers don't matter. I just want to... I need some science at this point. I think Finn's gonna go, we throw it to the time. Like, actually, what? I don't understand the rules. Yeah, but if that's like, yes, the AI does have behavior RNG, but dude, if she just did like a 5% chance to basic twice in a row to lifesteal back above 50%, that is extremely tragic for me. He's not gonna pre-buff, right? You're not gonna do anything that would. I mean, we have an endless supply of bodies, right? I mean, it's not actually endless. Okay. Did she just dodge? Luminara, what is wrong with you? Alright, we're throwing 3 of. We have some progress to go now. This is the worst. How did she just decide? She knew, dude. The game already does have live PvP. She just didn't tell us. It doesn't matter. Are you... Okay. Should not matter. Everyone should still be beefing up to get one shot. I mean, we're just gonna have to let Rey do her thing for a minute anyway. Okay. This looks like a twofer, because we won herself to chunk once. One of them hit. That might just be how we take it. That might be the time to go. It's not the ideal setup. I was, like, honestly, once she got herself off of the 75, 50, 25, I was really hoping that this would be the way to go about it, because we could have gotten her in a more ideal situation. We're going to have to claw through about 150k worth of her. I was thinking DR is better because I feel like if we use JKR, she's going to reduce back above 50%. Defense count is up there? Yeah, homie. It was just a really good Rey. None of the teams that we've thrown at her have been able to beat her so far. It's OP character. We said 2, right? Alright, Kiadi Mundi. It's your time to shine. Take her out. Why did we say 2 of? Wait, she stayed though. She stayed, but this is like 40%-ish. DR is not going to get that in a 3v3 environment. Dewey agreed this. I mean... we still got bodies left, and I don't think we're like high enough stats that they can't just one-shot. It's Relic 7. Let's be real here. The Rey threshold where she can't heal, I'm pretty sure is just 25%. I actually am tempted. Oh god. Alright, bear with me. Developer Insights Rey. We're doing some research, baby. If she is at or below 25% health at the start of her turn, she can't use it. So yes, I was right. She should have been able to use it. I know for a fact that I have done this with my own Rey. She can extremely do it, so unless they just gave... It's possible that they gave the AI a higher threshold to avoid doing it. But otherwise, yes, she is fully capable. Now, this is greedy, but I want the best chances possible. Even if we screw this one up, we can go back around another time. I know that this is not the best stream content, but I want to win. Alright. Okay, it looks like it's definitely just an AI program thing. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Good to know, at least. We did some science here today. We just need to do the same thing again. We just need to loop it back around. So ideally, she's going to lifesteal back up to 50. We bring her back down to 25 and go. Yeah, it's like CG honestly kind of had to do this. Otherwise, like if we could just like, you know, let's say Rey lifesteal up to like 30%, right? And then we healed her back up to 80. You could bring her down to like 80, 55, 30. Like 30 would be castable if the AI did that, but then you could just set her up at 5% and it wouldn't even be a thing. 3 feels irresponsible here, but we kind of need her to heal above so we can bring her back down so that we can actually go. This is such a trip, man. Okay. He swapped to Poe. I'm thinking maybe 2. I think 3 might be too much. I think her Finn's speed is 0, her speed is non-zero. So I think even 2, I think she might actually self-heal again. Oh, this is such a pain. Right, because I think she's going to take a second turn again. My cam is only gear 8. He actually does have a use, right? Watch. Oh, wait! Okay. I don't... So knowing what we know now, she's at 50% turn meter, she is fast as all get out. So she's gonna lifesteal some extra. I'm not a huge fan of it. Let's do a cooldown check while we're here. I know I saw a swap fairly recently. My cam is only... Shut up. You even did. That looks like the stun move. Basic. I'm pretty sure this was a swap. So that means Finn's next turn is grenade, right? I think that's the latest one. Okay. Huh. So we're gonna have to card through a lot. I was really hoping for a little bit more ideal setup here. We go one of two ways here. My Malik is actually super not ideal for this, to be honest. He is... Again, I did not remod for this mode. He is plus 12 speed. He was just supposed to be a brick option for Rey on defense. The low speed is intentional so that the Tom would last longer. I was really planning to do this, but this is what I'm worried about, right? The damage just isn't really here. Like, we could try to stick in Watt. Like, the thing that I like about Thrawn here is it's at least going to stall out Rey ultimate for a while, because only 2 people are going to be taking turns per team. Do we do this? I think we have to do this. I don't think Malik buys us anything. We need to be Thrawn, Malik, or Watt. Watt gets us armor penetration, which I respect that. It might actually have to be Malik, or it might have to be Watt, which I was also really hoping to use Watt against that clone team. Causes some other issues, but I don't think we have the damage otherwise. Alright. Fingers crossed, man. This is... Oh, wait, but if we do this, we lose the 50% crit damage. I don't think that's value. Alright. Even if this flubs, we also need to try to exit the fight gracefully, even if we determine it to be like, if Rey pops ult, then it's already basically over. Alright, fingers crossed. In we go. That was actually... okay, we're just gonna get lapped twice. I like it. If we drain, we're just gonna feed her a potential whirlwind. We could just go for ability block with Bastila. I don't hate that, actually. If we could snipe Finn on the side, I actually would not mind that. Okay, just immediately went into whirlwind territory. Counterattacks don't do lifesteal, so we're not worried about that. We need to land this ability block. We did. If... nah, homie, Malik just dies here, straight up. Ooh, this would have been so clutch if he didn't have this percent protection. If we actually had that, we might be able to snipe him anyway, though. Rey Whirlwind is going to take him out. We can use this. This is helpful, even though I'm pretty sure this fight won't work. Although, wait, if we do this, it's going to force a death mark on Rey, but Rey's going to go before Bastila. There's hope. Our rebellions are built on hope. Ha! Oh, his taunt ended. You asshole. He has shock. He's not going to heal. Okay. We're pretty much just gonna die here. She doesn't have offense down anymore. I didn't even know she got in the first place. I didn't even look. If that mass assist got him down to here, honestly, this Malik build actually kind of screwed us here. He's built for pure health and protection stack. If we had gotten that in time before this activated, we actually had Finn dead. But in this case, is this actually a better preload state? I think this actually might be. We might time this out. The only problem is, I know for a fact, like, if we do, like, JKR gas up next, the moment that we do any sort of gas attack on Rey at all, we're just immediately bumping her health above 50%. So we're gonna have to deal with her being in damage immunity at some point. Yeah, I think this looks lock-worthy. I don't know what Poe has going on, what's his deal right now, but this doesn't look awful. It doesn't really matter if we try to sneak anything in. Alright. Yeah, UA called. There was definitely no way I was gonna have damage there. It's... So just looking at what I need left for Kylo, I feel like I could probably get away with sneaking in Sith Empire relics, at least bring them up to relic 4 or 5. And definitely do... Like, you don't... At least for 5v5. Like, 3v3 is so much its own thing. But for 5v5, I think I might just shift their modding towards damage instead. Damn, this is actually really tragic about this Malik. If we had gotten Finn here, this would have been so clean. Is there anything else I need to consider here? Wait, we could just let her pop ult so that she would finish at 0% turn meter, but I think I just more like this low, we know what's going to happen generally. Finn will probably actually outspeed JKR now because JKR gets less speed per missing person. It is good that we got our protection out as well. One thing I'm worried about with this next fight, though, is I'm pretty sure Finn Basic is going to start targeting her potentially. It's good that we got him low at least, because this, even though it's like 40% of a health bar, I'm pretty sure this is still about 180k that we're looking at here. So I don't think this is going to beat out that yet. Alright. Plan B. At some point, we can Padme against Grievous. The Grievous comp will tax Padme, but I don't think it will screw Padme. They don't have B2, so the protection up is kind of just going to run wild. Some crit avoidance though, so that might hurt Anakin. We did save water, right? I didn't actually... Yeah, we used Malik. Okay, we have options. Let's do this. This choice kind of sucks. Hermit Yoda is faster. Hermit Yoda will just get us more reductions immediately, but if / when Gas dies, we don't have a closer, right? It's just gonna be... Do we actually need Jedi Knight Revan? Weird question. If we don't do Revan, then we lose. So the thing that I'm thinking here is, at the very least, we can use Grandmaster Yoda to try to bounce some extra gas assists in. This is so tricky. Alright. Oh, wait. Hold up. I think I'm feeling it. The clutch lady herself. Okay. We're gonna have to time this out. We can hide gas before Rey Warwinds. This is also extremely don't try this at home territory, but I'm feeling it. Okay. This is grossly irresponsible. The thing that's tricky about this is Poe unique. Actually, let me reread the conditions on this. I don't know if I think it might be if they are inspired. I don't think Poe actually matters here. An enemy critically hits an inspired ally. This is tricky because this means that we're going to need Shaak Ti to go in between Gas and Rey, which the speeds are so wildly out of sync that it's really, really hard to guarantee that. But there's a big but. This is possible. Okay. We still have the closer issue. We get an extra gas assist with Shaak Ti. We get a... Shaak Ti is going to go first, so we could just immediately use JKR ability on gas. It's not the most anymore. Are you faster or slow? Okay, I think this is it. We're gonna have to go for the clutch timing. Wait, why does she have protection again? Excuse me? Also, he procced Savior already. That's also unfortunate. Why did she get protection back? Huh. Oh, maybe it was just like a Finn assist. I wasn't actually watching what they did. I just saw the bar and started stressing. What's up, Lord of Hunger? Oh, we have a strategic advantage, so we can use AoE without stress of punish. Okay. We're just here already, I guess. This is gonna be a little bit of a coin flip. We just hide gas now. She's about to go. We got... Did we actually technically get the Whirlwind proc? I actually don't know. No, we brought Finn down. We definitely did. Okay, let's hide him. Might as well mark now just to get some reductions. Okay. She's gonna get some turn meter. She just activated her shenanigans. I don't know if it's a 2-turn stealth or a 1-turn stealth. It might be better not to crit her here, because she's got a whirlwind again. Alright, Google. I swear to God, this is the weirdest fight I've ever done. Gains buffs for 3 turns. What are you even talking about? I think it might be screwed either way because she's got the purple protection. If she didn't, I think we just have to go for it and hope that it kills. It's not going to, but... What? Oh, dude, you... Wait, why didn't he unstealth? Wait, he crit. Also, why... They're just going a bunch. Okay, wow. That was a whole lot that I didn't get right at once. I'm going back to the tapes again. What the hell? What the hell to everything in that fight? I actually don't understand a lot. Okay, started the fight. She just randomly decided, what if I got 40% protection back? That was a lot. Just to confirm. Yeah. Just to confirm, Extremely did not have any protection at all, by the way. So that's weirdness number 1. Like, I don't know if it's just because Rey's doubling her protection and somehow, because it's doubling the max, it just fills in the current as the increase. Although I don't think it ever has worked that way. I think all max increases just fill the capacity, but not the actual contents. Yeah, let's get the timestamp like exactly 5 minutes. Weird. And then also, why didn't, like, this is the opposite. This is, why didn't Gas lose stealth here? I was convinced that he was actually going to get the kill here at the moment that he got this hit. We crit her. Is it because we crit her again? I want... Ooh, that actually might be why. What's the wording on Poe? Exactly. Oh, it's not Zated. That was actually something that I missed. I could have noted. Like, we did the play that we would have done if we knew that anyway, but like, damn, we had offense up. Maybe it was a misplay. I don't know. We had offense up already. Telekinesis ignores. Wait, does telekinesis ignore defense? Where even is BlueStacks? What? Okay. Yeah, they both do, right? Telekinesis, I don't remember if it has... I think it has a slightly higher ratio, right? It's possible that it would have been better damage than calling Shock T, since we already had offense up anyway. To 80%. Man, that's such a narrow margin. I actually don't think it makes that much of a difference. 60%. difference on a ratio, 14k. I think it's actually pretty close. I think it would be the same. Damn. Alright. Well, I don't think we clear Rey now because I'm pretty sure HP reductions don't transfer in between fights, so that ending relative health percentage is what she's locked in at. Right. Okay. 2 close calls. Although the close call for Darth Revan was basically we almost got Finn for free, and that's about it. Also, yo, that might have actually been something that that might have been a really unfortunate detail in the preload. Yeah. I was really not expecting Gas to get saviored immediately. That would have bought us some more time. Oh, Flipper, were you not here already? Yeah, no, I did the whole... I threw in level 1, gear 1 units to queue her up at what I was hoping was going to be 25%. Come to find out that the AI will only use her basic if it's like 40 to 45% health even. So just, it was a lot of garbage teams cycling her around. Yeah, damn. I mean, we even got saviored. Yeah, we just went into the fight. They had cooldowns already. It was a little bit shitty. We lost savior pretty much immediately because if this didn't happen, then JKR doesn't get saviored. It's a very different fight. Okay. Fair enough. We're learning. All right, I was actually kind of looking forward to this, honestly. I think we just play for the clear. No, yeah, it was like basically. So imagine this setup. Well, she would have had full protection, right? But the goal or idea was to get her health down to here and then bring in Darth Revan. My Darth Revan, like I know that strategy can work. The question was just would it work with my team because my Darth Revan doesn't have the best damage. He's only relic 2. We almost ended up taking Finn with us. It actually came down to a really slim margin on Malik not getting his 3rd drain trigger. Because my Malik is built for like 240, 250k combined health and protection. It actually kind of screwed us over there. It's tragic. Like, traditionally I never remod for 3v3, but there actually was enough takeaway from this week that I'm actually kind of tempted to now. Heaven forbid I actually spend time in this mode. I don't know that I would trust Fox. It is a health and defense stacked 5s. I don't know if Fox is actually going to ramp up enough. I'm going to talk about trust. This boy is brand spanking new, Relic 5. I don't know that he's got this, but at least he's always going to have advantage. So his modding actually is built to favor that. Alright, we have to do the boring piece first. In the interest of not dying. We want 5s to counter, so yeah. Prime Force. I remember the exact turn you were talking about. Finn had damage immunity on him at that point, unfortunately. But yeah, I think just give the team a damage-focused blow-up, because right now my Darth Revan is basically just using some of my B tier speed set mods. I might as well just pop protection just to get that going. This actually looks like it's gonna be fairly easy. I don't have AoE damage either, so this might actually be really good banners. Although arc means that the protection of buff from Watt is basically meaningless. But yeah, Fox is just gonna kill 5s this turn, like not even difficult. Okay. I'm actually really happy about this. This was like one of the first teams that I figured out way back. Or like one of the first matchups with an extremely scuffed version of this. This is just them being much better at their job. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get some banners out of the stone. We need one more go around. We need Fox. Please don't kill him. Okay. Okay. I think... Okay, that's like Gray Spirit territory, but no matter what we do, there's no way we don't kill him here. Yeah, we got it. Damn. Look at that! Actually, yeah, I'm really happy about this. Those guys. I'm really happy to be able to work on a... Even, like, I don't know what the future is going to hold. I don't know if I actually get to work on Supreme Leader Kylo, but... Yeah, that's, I'm really happy. Like, for the longest time, like, months and months before they ever even talked about Episode 9 stuff, Fox was one of the characters on my list that was like, please just give me an excuse to work on this character sometime. I will gladly do it. So... Oh, it's a Relic 7 Django. I mean, the modding isn't the scariest, but I think the relics probably make up for it for the most part anyway. So basically, what's the speed? 46, it's boss bleed. 49. We're gonna have a JTR speed lead, but this is gonna be the most awkward fight possible. BB-8, like, if Django fires a missile at BB-8, like, the memory of BB-8 being in my roster is going to be erased. Okay. Given the sins and mistakes we made... no, that had to happen. I can't even call them mistakes. I think Padme is the play here. Clones could get it done, but clones are going to get it done by throwing themselves into a blender, and then there's a Rex Nuke involved in there somewhere. Really block Django instead? Man. He doesn't have crit avoidance. It's 3v3 JTR. I do not trust them. Wait. You gonna Relic 5 a Bosk and not give the dude a Zeta? What? Okay. This is still a little bit awkward because we're going to be technically stuck on a Bosk's taunt until Rey's third turn. We'll worry about... Okay, we got another fight to take out first. This is the bigger fight. This is the prize fight. Ahsoka is technically comfier here. For dispelling Magna Guard, I think we just Padme kick Magna and pray. %159% tenacity. I know I built you for this purpose. I don't know if I built you enough for this purpose. Okay, so that's like a 60% coin flip. Yeah, Flare, it's basically just going to be the 3PO assist call giving actual exposed turn meter at the start. It's a bit clunky. Like, the thing I hate about 3v3 is, like, we still have the Rey self-turn meter cycle thing. Like, that's all still going to work, but then there's just a huge turn meter gap in the middle. Like, you don't get the full turn meter choke out because the team can't loop, right? There's, you know, you don't have the R2 or anything else. So, like, we'll get the triple translation JTR, but... If Magna does his job correctly, and there is a very non-zero chance of this happening, I might regret bringing in Kenobi here. Ahsoka makes this a lot easier. But Ahsoka is also... My Ahsoka. Ahsoka is not Garbo. My Ahsoka is Garbo. And my GK is not in the best shape either, but... Okay, we have a Dispel on Anakin, at the very least. We're probably gonna have to save it then. Okay, we got it. I think we just have to kill B1 first. We're gonna have to kill this with protection from Padme Basic. That's basically the only option. It's a little bit awkward. Okay, GK has Foresight, Magna can't dispel him, although B1's gonna go first. Okay. This is awkward. My Anakin is not built for tankiness. He does have crit immunity, which is... Although I'm pretty sure this crit immunity is only 1 turn, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to be crit immune. Okay. I think he aimed at Anakin, so we ended up get a jail free card there that we didn't really deserve. We have 1 courage stack. If we do this, we take 8, 16, 24, 32. We want to actually kill. I kind of just want to kick group, actually. Oh, Padme dodged that. That's actually really shitty. Okay, we should crit anyway. They'll all have shielding. It's like General Skywalker's event all over again. Well, in that case, we actually really wanted B1 to hit Padme because Padme had Retribution, so she would have counterattacked, everyone would have gotten more protection. It's beneficial. Alright. Stress of all stress. I mean... Nah, a resistance team. Like, I don't think this brawls us out effectively. I think Django ends up beating someone anyway for free. Alright, I'm gonna keep my mouse just hovering over this X button because this will go... I'm gonna call it 60 to 0. This is like the moment that this goes haywire and there's gonna be a window where we don't have control yet. The fight's gonna end very quickly. Django's first turn is Flamethrower. I actually don't mind that much. You can hate me, Flare Boot, but I think I still want to keep this anyway, because Boss is gonna self-cleanse the confusion, right? That's my concern. Okay. We have Expose here, so doing this is gonna buy us a little bit of time, although even with Wiggle, we're not gonna get back around. Okay, let's Wiggle for offense down. Convenient. Everyone has Foresight, we could just let Boba go anyway. We don't have Expose anymore. I'm worried that if we do this and we get enough Terminator, we're actually going to lose a bit of Foresight. Okay, perfect. Still no Expose on Bosk? I mean, we never actually hit Bosk, so... Fair enough. No tenacity down there. Of course he somehow resisted anyway. Okay. That was fun. Let's try to stop you from doing that other missile that we don't like. Let's get Tenacity down here just to help control. We already have debuffs on him, so it's not actually the scariest, but... Alright, with him having heal immunity, I think we actually have to call him to assist this turn. Just to get him cleaned up. ID is coming soon though, but... How did 3PO not self-cycle? Wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, he's ability blocked. I think we can ignore him. BB-8's gonna take a beating. There's like a slight RNG on if BB-8 will actually get Foresight. I think we just take Django. Savitar, so far you have missed probably the weirdest GAC stream I've done. And knowing me, that's actually a very specific bar. Okay. Bomb number 1 defused. You don't actually have expose on you. Alright. Protection banners aren't going to be the best here, but we got it. Woo! There's no way we actually get ID off. Yeah, no way. Whatever. Yeah, I think the first 20 minutes of the stream VOD are just us feeding level 1 Gear 1 teams into a Rey eating machine. What's the last one down here? Oh, it's just Karth. Okay. Respectable protection ratio. It's actually really good. Nah, it didn't work. Part of why it didn't work, I still don't understand. I think it might be... this somehow, just like when it gave her back the max and... There's no way this makes sense though. I really don't understand this. Because if this was true, when it doubled her protection, it should also be giving her 50% health backs. It should have been impossible to do the technique we did. I really don't understand why... Alright, I'm not going to go back and check the replay now, but I actually do have a theory. If Finn ended with basic, then maybe she had... No, but her... Basically, we went into the fight with her having 0 protection and like 40% health, and we took JKR gas. So it should have been immediate health reduction zone, and then she just immediately popped 40% protection out of nowhere. I don't really understand. Yeah, like, I know the technique can work, it's just, in my case, my DR and Basila lack some damage that they would have needed. Gas got really close too. It's just, my Sith Empire are pretty ignored. I would say they got what they deserved. Alright, Plague Stuns are kind of spooky. There's, like, mild assisting. I don't know if Treya really gets us what we want. Oh, wait. B1 against Plague is so nasty as well, though. Is B1 with Geos a thing? This doesn't sound awful. It's still the same concern, though. Offense, potency. Okay, potency is there. Her damage isn't actually that scary. We could just do like a Bastille lead. Her potency might actually be enough to chunk through it though. We'll have healing. She has a nice tool to deal with zombie. We did give her... We used to give her potency. Apparently it's not the case anymore. Is that a problem? So this potency down is not a self-buff potency. How much do you actually have? It's a zombie dispo. Oh god. That's why we used to mod her for potency. I want to say I believe it. This is gonna be miserable trying to get Bastila to actually do her job, though. Of course you landed on the first time. You dick. Slightly irresponsible gameplay, but it's a dispel. Actually, that was kind of a misplay. Bastila buffs are a dispel as well. We're not out of the woods yet, though. We don't even have a single zombie cycle yet, I don't think. That's offense and defense. Steal that. I don't know how we get Bastila to get Plague off of herself. Speaking of... It's a Gear 12 Daka, right? No, it's not. Just take another zombie. Yeah, now you do damage. If we do this, we have another window. This gets us GMI Terminator. I actually don't mind doing this. This is gonna look really, really weird doing this. I'm gonna do this. The zombie timing really sucked though. Alright, she gets the heal again. Ability block you, cycle back around. Ooh. There's no way Jolie actually gets this kill. We could heal it off Bastila. Yoda doesn't have any trouble getting it off himself. It's actually Bastila. Let's just... If we ended here. Okay. God, we had full protection banners. That never happens. Full protection, no health. So I respect Finlead a lot. I think a lot more than a lot of people do. Especially now that we've got relics here. This amount of free stats is pretty wild. With that being said, though, I don't actually know what tools I have left to, let's say, handle this in a banner-interested scenario. Like, we could, like... I don't know that I trust Newt to not get steamrolled. We could do, like, okay, what do we have left? We could actually do Newt B1 GBA. That actually doesn't sound awful here. Brute does have a shot at getting stunned, and it's stun and dispel, I believe. Oh, stun and expose. Do they actually have dispel? I mean, Scavenger Ray has death. That's a dispel of a sort. This is just becoming a tradition for you, isn't it, game? I don't think I hate this. I've never tried this before. It doesn't sound wrong. Once we get the extortion train going, we kind of just get... I don't want to say free heals, the effect is minimized in 3v3, but we should have a lot of time. My Droideca sucks. Keep in mind. Also, with Droideca, there's no taunt, so my dude is just gonna get absolutely rolled. We're fastest by a healthy margin. Give me free stuff. Man, these turns are kind of just wasted. We don't want to kill her yet. Yeah, she got some damage on her. Let's just get this going for protection. A little bit irresponsible, but I think we can kill her first anyway. Yeah, they don't have a chance. Oh, GBA B1 Zeka, fair enough. Honestly, I just automatically read that as Newt B1 Zeka. Okay. We have pretty much full banners, even if they do a little bit of chip here. Alright, this was pretty comfy. We cannibalized Geos, but honestly we'll probably just use clones or something for that last fight. Or even Nest. I'm still iffy on the whole Nest versus Karth thing. As we learned last stream, I feel fairly good at identifying situations where my Nest can't die, but that doesn't mean that she can kill. With that being said, man, this is theoretically for the win if he can't kill my Rey either. It's a beefy Zalbar, but once things get low enough, I don't think it's that bad. If this is for the win, then we want to do the greedy play. Get ahead. I think she's got this. I believe in you, Nessie. No lead, no nothing. I kind of just want to unveil it. Pop stun. Alright, so she did get that. But as we know, doesn't matter for basic. It does stall. That's part of it. Oh, I forget he doesn't even get retribution on his special. It's actually kind of unfortunate for him. Yeah, it's different when it's gear 12 and 11 people, right? Like, Nest against a good, like, high relic Dooku is scary. She should life steal back to full, please. Okay. We got it. I do kind of, like, I feel the need. Oh. Akbar 5s. I haven't fought that before, but it doesn't sound hard. He hasn't attacked it, right? Yeah. Good stuff. Uh-huh. There's an error with my connection. Yeah, I bet. GK probably. No, yeah, I think we did bring that much. He missed last words and all, but... his wiggle is a self-dispel, so it doesn't get us anything. Just try to fish for buffing and we got it. Breach on Anakin kind of sucks, but it's whatever. We might as well put it on 5s. We're kind of accelerating the first buff immunity once, which sucks. Kind of no matter who we hit, we're going to give Houndstooth Terminator. Damn. Usually, you get a kill there. It means you're going to get good banners. I don't think that's going to be an option here. If we do Plo now, I think we need to force retaunt on Houndstooth instead of doing Terminator. What even is his reinforcement? Slave 1? I mean, like, I will say personally, like, way back before, like, Ships 2.0 even, I used to really like the Slave 1 Akbar combo for the ults. Like, Akbar pops over for the cooldown reset, and you try to time that out with Seismic Charge, so you do double Seismic, and it's like 80% shield ignoring. We didn't want to hit that. Really. We didn't need to hit it. We had this right here. It's way comfier. Isn't this only supposed to be one turn Retribution, or did they change that? I feel like I specifically remembered. I don't mind Houndstooth getting countered by purple anyway. It's just Anakin that we potentially lost health on. Got the Millennium Falcon. This, I think we're another turn off from the taunt coming back, so this is technically a wasted turn. Oh, it's 2-turn? And I swear I remember it being really short, though. I think 5s has special up this turn, so let's just go for target lock here. I'm gonna think in terms of banners here. She has no turn meter. I don't know that we can kill her. Oh, we can totally kill her. That was a convenient excuse. Otherwise, 5s was just going to feed her a turn meter. Okay, 66. That's actually pretty good. Final score. Well, this is the first time that we actually had a Rey up front, so I don't have a good score comparison to give it to. Let's see. Compare it to the guy I fought last round. Okay, so 20 ahead of him, whatever he got. Damn. Yeah, like, I feel like I learned a lot with this. It's a little bit trickier to set up than I thought it was going to be. I was really hoping that this was just going to be cut it down to 25% and then end it. The way her speeds lined up, she actually just ended up lapping them enough times because I think she's about 570. Yeah, 572. She ended up lapping them just enough that there were some turns. Like, if she just healed once and then someone else took a turn to do damage, then she would cut herself to 25%, and you could just send in one person, end it there, it's fine, it's easy. But the fact that she would just rubber band, because every time that happened, that's a 50% heal, that's back at the 75. It just forced us to take like 2 more rounds to get it back in place. It's unfortunate about the AI thing, although I would say, like, from a Rey perspective, it's good that they did that, because otherwise it would be stupidly easy to set her up. Yeah, I'm a little bit, I don't even know what I am. Since we got the clear, or the quote-unquote clear, the possible clear, like, I mean, we already looked at everything there was to look at, because the fact that we know that she started the fight without, like, in the screen we saw her being 40% no protection, so there wasn't, like, any possible, like, Finn did a basic right before it ended. Like, this doesn't make sense. Right? This should not have physically been the thing. Also, wait, she started with a... Yeah, I have no idea where their protection came from. I don't think there's any, like, there's her getting, like, Force Suit. That was my same thought. I think it came from her unique as well. But if that's true, if that's how the mechanic works of, like, when her protection is doubled, then the amount of extra protection that she gets filled in as current protection as well. And basically didn't happen. Oh, you weren't here, so let me fill in the context. Here, let me track. So we timed out here. What even just happened to the timer? We timed it out here. This is what she looked like at the end. This is what she looked like in the end screen. Like in the battle choosing screen. Battle starts. She immediately gets 40k back. Right, but so my question is, if that's the case... Oh, I have a theory. It's fucked up, though. I'd be really sad if that's the case. So my counter argument from against Galactic Legend being the source is, if it is this, right? If it's Galactic Legend, then why isn't she getting health back as well? A possibility is because she had 0% protection, so the current value didn't have a relative value to inherit, so it just gave the max that got ended. Like if she had 1% protection, then maybe it would have stayed 1%, but because it was 0, maybe it just added the cap, like the cap increase, or the difference between the current and the cap. Because the percentage HP was maintained, right? It didn't just say... Because, like, if you go from here to here, then this should go from here to here. But I feel like that's different, Flare, because of the inconsistency, right? The health and the protection, unless there's something weird coded in her kit, it's the exact same text, so unless... You're not right. Unless they just happen to program protection differently. Initial mastery, or mastery. Oh, it's right here. I don't know that that makes sense either. I honestly think, like, I don't know if there's a way that we can test and prove this. I honestly think it's because protection didn't have a set value at the time. Do we just want to feed this dude? You know what? But there's no Barris. I had a theory, but it requires Barris to be there. Also, Rex being, or 5 being here just accelerates rails. I mean, can we not retest it? Like, yeah, sure, technically, but I don't know what, like, if the same thing happens again, I don't know if we would learn anything else, right? The issue to me is, if it was both the protection and the health going up, I would agree that it's Galactic Legend. Because it's not, I don't know what to think. Oh, I have nothing to lose. Just... Let's see. Poe Unique is going to relatively shred Scion. But L3 is not going to be able to keep her taunt up. If we can at least bring the side mobs down, it gives us a better testing fight. We could just get a Rex nuke. Basically what I'm saying. Flairboot says, got it. But where do you see that? Alright, I didn't have chat up screen for a bit there. Honestly. I get what you're saying, but again, I don't understand why it's not consistent. Rey should effectively always get both of these stats, not just protection. Insofar as everything we can see, because this isn't actually just sorting through the code, this is like a weird pseudocode translation, but for all intents and purposes, every variable that I'm seeing here looks the exact same. But I don't understand why her health doesn't go up. Hey, it's possible she's just not working as intended, that she is supposed to go up. Like, that is extremely on the table. Who buys this time? Do you both go up with GBA lead? If we could like take GBA into Galactic War, chunk his HP somehow, we could test it. All right, I don't know. I don't think like he's gonna eat a nuke. We can technically fracture anyway, but if he gets stunned by Poe, kind of just sucks regardless. I don't think Rex gets to get a nuke here. Guess we'll see. Oh, right, they're pre-programmed to hit 5, so he's not actually gonna get that much turning right now. Jerks. Alright. You need to chill. It would be nicer to get Poe out. Yeah, nice job. So good. Oh, did Rey get protection back? I think she did. Maybe she'd look. Let's reset it and check. She should have about 10% here. Just take garbage. Yeah. So what the hell? Yeah, no, let's read. Weird. I mean, it's good to know. It just means that, we really need to bump up Darth Revan damage modding then. Like, you can't actually... Yeah, it just needs to be focused. Well, alright. We actually think I'll probably cave and actually do some 3v3 modding. I mean, I have all of my mod save, so it'll be fine. I have no idea whether I win or lose this. Guess we'll see what happens. Will the protection circle Rey hold out? A third day in a row. You're gonna vid this? I mean, we have a VOD. VODs are enabled. Or are you talking about GBA? Like, if GBA added both, it still doesn't really... GW available. Even if, like, if GBA added both, then I wouldn't really feel... we missed this, but I don't know, who cares? If I'm not going for leaderboard, I'm less stressed about feats. We only use protection. I thought it was flat both. Well, then it's not even a useful test. Yeah, it's both. What do you mean? Oh. Wait, fuck. So does this mean that Rey is actually, like, weaker than she should be? Technically? Either they're gaining protection that she should be, or she isn't getting health that she should be. The problem is, I don't know what the working as intended side is. I don't know if they should be gaining this. Like, I don't know if they should be technically healing back or not. Yeah, I think it's bugged. Alright, well, I feel like this was all relatively informative, or at least we know something weird is happening. This is not how I expected today to go. I mean, like, we learned a bunch of stuff, but also, damn. Gas almost worked. I think, responsibly speaking, in hindsight, it would have been good to do some extra legwork to try to make sure that the 2 Resistance Hero specials weren't basically ready to go the moment that Gas showed up, so that they could immediately saber him. Check DMs. That was quick. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is sounding like a bug. It's walking like a bug and talking like a bug. Unless that's just some hard rule that CG decided somehow. Like, maybe it's because of the functionality of, like, how characters... Not a bug I'm gonna be fixed. I agree. Unless it just turns out that they shouldn't be getting protection either. Honestly, like, I feel like they shouldn't be getting the protection back period. It should just be staying as is. Like, their pool should be staying the same. Imagine GBA getting another 15k back. Dude, imagine Rey getting 50% health and protection per fight start. It would basically kill this strategy, because you would never... Rey would always have the ability to go into damage immunity. Like, basically it just means... Well, what does it mean? It's a 70... Okay, if she was technically low enough, she could still start up below 50%, but in most cases... Because, like, assuming that that's the rule, right? Assuming that we're talking about additive here, then her lead should not count. I'm tend to agree with you that multiplicative sounds like it would multiplicative would likely inherit the ratio of current HP as well. Just based on the wording, like just based on the word. Alright. I have arena climbing to do. I have no idea what my fate will be. This dude has a ton of relics and he saved them all. Let's see. His Sith Empire is relic 7, so if he was going to battering ram, he has a better shot of it than I do. Passive damage not the best. His Jedi's relic 7, but like Revan isn't really the point there. Gas is probably not going to do enough damage to get it done either. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect. I will either be watching this closely or just gonna put my head in sand until tomorrow at 4 p.m. Yeah. Alright. We'll see. I'll try to incorporate everything we learned. Make a more interesting build for next week in 3v3. Alright. Let's end the stream here. Yeah, hope you all had fun. I did fun is a weird term for this stream. Man, hope you all have a good rest of your night. Peace out.